Well, that was a shame. Internet was doing fine for a while, and that should happen just now. I don't know what time it happened, but it looks like it happened. First, let me check my stream to the. I did just click on it, and it looked like it stopped way earlier. Oh, thank fuck. Okay, so because when I was looking at my stream like 5 minutes, like 2 minutes ago, I checked and it said I stopped right around when I was when I was still moving the shopping cart around. Thank God, no. Which actually wouldn't make sense because when I saw because I was another channel I was on was still playing, so that wouldn't make sense. But yeah, okay. Okay, so I guess I'll just finish the last part now. I don't think too much actually happened since then and now. All I've been doing is just um all I've been doing is have just been like not chasing, but like yeah, being chased by this girl. I only went out one time, so that's good. Like I failed to jump and then that was it. But hopefully I guess the right second shot. Oh my god! And it's hopefully I get it right second time. Yeah, so I didn't fail jump. I got caught last time here. Wait, what? Maybe that's why you didn't know what to do. I thought it was like slightly open, but it's not. She's probably gonna have to open it before me. So she moves that thing, but not this. And I was actually saying about 5 minutes ago how other games have you getting chased and everything, but by something, and this didn't. And now I'm being chased. Oh, thank God. I thought my computer was about to freeze for a second. That's like it just everything stopped. What I thought it worked the first time I worked this time too. It's the same. Yep, that's what I thought. As soon as I saw the thing on the right, I knew what to do. Yeah. And honestly, I hope people are still watching because honestly that's the only reason why I'm still streaming now, because like nobody to raid and it's also Sunday night. Let me check again. I don't think anybody. Actually, crap. Open. Okay. Yeah, not right. So yeah, hopefully somebody's watching. He went from no combat for a while until oh wait, I know what to do. I know what to do. Yeah, that was me being cocky because I had a feeling I should have used all of my doors, but I didn't. Wonder how many times we're going to do this. So was she always been controlled by that thing when I first met her? Or, no, to be perfectly honest, we don't. Oh, right. Unless there's another ending. Like maybe we don't have to keep on doing this over and over again. I have a feeling we have to. Thank you. Especially because this is it's not a random person, it's a friend, so I'm trying to oh, it's over there, shit. I guess I have to wait until she came back over here. Maybe I should have waited till I was actually at I think she did it by accident too. she saw me. That's why. Okay. So I've gone from like this thing was like 2 doors. Anyway, to, no, went from like the single thing to I think there was like 2 door one. I can't remember. Anyway, to 4 doors and then 4 doors, and they're more complicated. So. It is. Like every time I hear it, I'm like, okay, I love it. Oh crap! I still have a job to do. I didn't realize it. I thought I was watching like a cutscene or something. This is for friendship. I'm sorry. Oh, okay. I guess. I guess he was wrong, and friendship does not trump all. So I can't. I love that became actual gameplay element. Like I called her like twice in this game. I think I had the soundtrack. Honestly, I have a few soundtracks from games. I never really do much with them. Like it's like I forget they exist. The only soundtrack of a game I remember I have at actually I have two remember I have. Detroit Become Human from PS Plus and Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance on PS3. I'm pretty sure Revengeance I bought the game. No, Revengeance was not PS Plus, so I know that was from the game itself. And they're I think I might have the Devil May Cry 5 soundtrack on Steam. I don't remember. I honestly don't remember. Oh, and now some is my, and at least they're free. I was wondering about this eye thing, like when I was falling through the portal. But I thought it was just like an aesthetic. Oh my god, something is in my eye, and while this is happening, why is this happening during the fucking? Like some dirt in my eye. It's like that's a when you're playing a game and that stuff happens. It barely happens at normal moments. Like, oh, and there he gets. I got screwed again by the background. was it? I supposed to go to the up? I'm supposed to go up, not to the up, but yeah. This is one of those things I don't see most people doing the first try unless they get pretty lucky. I really feel like this. I really hate how in action games, when you run super fast. In platform games, run is like a slight jog. Like I'm holding the button right now. I swear if I get up, man, that would have pissed if I died there. Oh, I thought I was getting up. I was like, am I supposed to be going down or something? Why am I? Okay. Yes, I knew it. I was like, I know at some point there's gonna be some sort of jump catch. Am I gonna fall and die? Like that, the way she did it too, it was like it wasn't even like where I just fell to my death. It was like I felt just rejected. And yeah, I saw the irony too. I was like, while I was saying that, I was running, seeing the eyes everywhere, and then I'm thinking, okay. Man, this game, between the shit that happens in the last game and this game, like, oh god, why? Oh good, I'm still. All this game, all the nightmares. Maybe I don't know. Maybe the people who made the nightmares got like scorned a long time. I don't know, but it's like every time there's somebody in the raincoat, eventually they just fuck you over. I have a theory about what's about to happen. I'm not 100% sure. Also, I'm. Yeah, that's what I was assuming. That's what. So like, I wanted to say I didn't want to say it was prequel because I wasn't doing this one to sound stupid, but I had a feeling that that was her. Especially because like when you get in the raincoat, you get an achievement called True Colors, which made it really seem like yeah, like she accepted, or not accepted who she was, but yeah. And I swear, and what my theory is because this is just based on what I saw when I got into your stream. I try not to look. But I think I saw the man. So I'm guessing this boy turns into that man, and then the reason why he's grabbing her, he grabbed her through TV is because what she did right now. But then that involves time travel, and then so I'm yeah. But there's one thing I've learned that this bitch in the raincoat's not a good person. Yep, here we go. this like my main, even if I didn't see your ending, like the ending on your end, I still kind of suspected because he had the TV powers. Though, like this leads to time loop questions, I'm guessing. I'm not gonna say he's her worst enemy, but she created a big enemy. And what's really terrible is that actually there's two things actually. One, maybe this whole part sequence TV was him waiting for you, he was trying to get you to warn you or something like that. But anyway, like this whole thing could have been avoided if she just like if she just like they weren't in danger too much in my opinion. But I believe that so for me like Little Nightmares 1, it was just that she was getting more and more hungry and she needed to be sated, and then to the point where when that gnome came to her at the end, she grabbed, like, instead of the food he had with her, she just grabbed the gnome and devoured him. And I was just thinking, okay, like, that was like she became some like it was both either like corruption or the fact that she was so hungry that she couldn't help herself. But here you clearly see that she was just either not a good person, or she was still being controlled by like that song. Because you notice, like, well, when she was being controlled by that, when she was playing the song, that's when she got super fucking huge and crazy. So I don't know, like, I'm just really thinking that, yeah, I don't know. Oh, okay, that makes sense, because all I heard last week was obviously time was involved, so I was kind of confused how what that was about. But yeah, like, yeah, so he's. What I want to know is, though, at this point, can he do anything? I mean, what I mean is like he was sitting there, okay, and then what was like he was sitting there, and then and I think they watched, like, so I don't know, like, did they just slowly corrupt him, or did he accept it, or is he still, or did they create a new room for him, or? Yeah, that is true, but I just feel like I don't know. Like, I feel like if they make a 3, she either can't be a main character, or if they have to, like, show her like, grow in some way. I feel like, yeah, like, I just. Yeah, honestly, to be fair, Little Nightmares is extremely popular. Like, before 2 even came out, I've heard like Little Nightmares so many times. I've seen about 2 of my friends play it, maybe more, and I know other people did play it. And then when Little Nightmares 2 was coming out, a lot of people talked about it. So either I just happen to know a group of people that enjoyed the game, or it is a really popular game. So it's, even though it's not like, so it's like, it made a name for itself. That's all I'll say. So I think if they didn't make a 3rd one, it'd be a creative decision, because there's definitely the market for it, and it's not like it's not a game that just didn't make sales. I mean, it's like it's one of those games where everybody, a lot of people, most people know about it, but like it's not big enough at the same time to be everywhere, I guess you could say. And I'll say, like, when I say a lot of people know about it, I mean, like, people who branch out in games, like who look at all different genres. people play a variety of different games like I do. And I mean, most people I know do play a lot of variety of games. But like, if you just stick to RPGs and stuff like that, or just stick with shooters, or just stick with like one, or just different platformers, you probably don't hear about it. But I think it made a big enough stamp in the gaming community. So, but. And like, and I'd have no problem if they waited, or like, because studios make different games. Like for example, I went with my whole Fallout situation where they're before they make Fallout 6, they have to make the new Elder Scroll games. Just because Elder say Elden, but Elder Scroll games. And before they make the Elder Scroll game, they have to make like the new Fable game. So like, I understand. Like, I know studios that have a lot of their play to make different things. And like, they're and the same thing with like CD Projekt Red. Before they make the Witcher, actually, I think the new Witcher game is the next game they're making. Or, I'm not sure, but like, I just understand that companies, they make different games. So I'm all for it as long as they do it. I'm fine as long as it's not 10 years from now, or as long as they don't announce it today and make it in 2032. That's all I care about. Like, all I care about is announcement and enough time and like decent development time. Like, like I don't want to know. I don't want to hear about it today. Then it takes 6 years to finish. They can have their time. They can work on other games. And a lot of times, I have no like. One of my favorite companies is Platinum Games, and I'm not a big fan of Bayonetta because actually that's based on the demo I played on like 360 a long time ago. I wasn't really a fan of it, of the gameplay and stuff. But they make pretty much all most of the games I am a big fan of. So like, I so what they're not making a Vanquish 2 or Astral Chain 2 or whatever games they also have. Like, I'm all for waiting. Like they announced like a third superhero game. Like that was like the first one being Lethal Joe 1 and 2, the third one and the second one being like Wonderful 101. They're making a third one in that series or franchise, whatever. And I'm fine with them taking a while. It's like, just do whatever. Oh, I'm not going to get started on Silk Song. Like, what's terrible about Silk Song is I remember when I remember when they announced it. Okay, so I decided to watch the announcement trailer one time, like to rewatch it, and I looked at the date, and I saw the date was 3 years ago, from like, 3 years ago in 2 days. So the announcement trailer with all this stuff was 3 years old, and in a couple of days. And then I think they even said like, I think at that time they said they were like almost done. They were just working on the last bits, and we're still getting yeah. Yeah, like that's like one of the biggest examples of big ass wait was what was I saying? Oh yeah, Duke Nukem Forever. I remember that game game took 10 years to come out, but then they only spent like 1.5 years development time, and that was it. And it was like it was considered one of the worst games of the time, and it was just overall terrible. Now, people give Kingdom Hearts 3 a big lot of flack, and I understand it because like it could have been way better. But like, I'm just glad that they had games in between it. Like if Kingdom Hearts 2 and 3 with only ones, like in the series, I would have been so mad and upset because like it was like 15 years difference. but at least like but when you count down their last games, they at least had like I think it was like 2 or 3 years in between, so it was at least semi reasonable. But like, what I hate is when the franchise just goes cold. Like when the franchise goes cold, claims they're making new games, and then they just don't continue that franchise forever. Like Dragon Age, their fourth game after Inquisition, it was announced like 2 years ago. It's not coming out for another like 2 years. And they've had like two trailers of it. One trailer was just like the announcement trailer of like like the announcement trailer of Dragon Age 4 was just I think just Dragon Age and that's it. And then they didn't really have anything else besides that. And then the second trailer they had was like Dragon Age and I think the name. And then the developers talked for like 2 minutes about what they were doing and everything without actually. It was one of those times where they say they're doing stuff, but don't actually say what they're doing at the same time. So it was just like lip service. And so we have not seen one new character. We have not seen we have not seen anything about the environment. We have not seen anything from that game. And what sucks is that BioWare is a good studio, but like but EA has like slowly been milking them over and over the years. So first of all, I liked Origins. 2 was pretty mad because apparently like EA was like rushing and stuff. So I'm not gonna like go into too much flack over that. But Inquisition was for me like it had like the markings of a good game, but like there were so many things that felt like it was just it felt like weird. I don't know how to describe it because I guess people said Dragon Age Inquisition was like a first person MMO. It kind of was because like they gave like a root quest like gather this or kill like 4 of these and like that was most of their missions, and it was pretty bad that way. And then they also had co-op multiplayer, which wouldn't be too bad. I mean, Mass Effect 3's multiplayer wasn't that bad. It was actually kind of good. But Dragon Age Inquisition, it was pretty meh on that. And then it got to the point where when Star Wars Fallen Order came out and it was doing so well, the EA had almost no faith in that game. And because it was single player, and then it ended up doing so well, and then so after that they said, okay, the next Dragon Age game, we're taking out the multiplayer. I'm like, why was there to begin with? You should be worry about the story, worry about the characters, worry about everything else. But yeah. Anyway, I go on that rant all day, so I'm not going to, especially with like. They announced like I remember they announced like a new Mass Effect around the same time they announced the Legendary Edition. So and I have no idea what that's about. Like I don't know. All they really showed was N7. That's kind of it. So I don't know what's gonna happen there. Anyway, so because of the time and everything, plus there was nobody to raid, so I'm just gonna stop here and. Hope anybody who's still watching is having a nice night, and I'll just be chilling, watching TV. Well, not I watch TV. I'll be watching Disney Plus. That's for sure. Just catch up on, and then yeah, just well, I'll be awake for a few hours, and then that's it. Later. And I already knew I was gonna be streaming late, so I one of my breaks I ordered some. Chicken tenders from like the local like gas station kitchen, which actually makes pretty good chicken tenders. Anyway, and then I said they'd be back in like 5 minutes. I picked it up, came back, and then came back. Then they were waiting for me. I'm just going to heat them up now. They're probably still warm, but like it's nice to have like as warm as possible. Anyway, later I guess talk to you another day. And tomorrow I don't even know anything about the game I'm playing tomorrow. It's called Observation. You can look it up if you want, but I'm not really sure what it is. I'm hoping it's a good game. I'll probably play that on Monday and Tuesday, and then on Thursday I'm playing Limbo. And let's see what day is gonna be that. So and Thursday in Limbo, and then uh, I'm still debating on buying this one game. I'm thinking about getting. It's it's nice. It's a nice family friendly Halloween game. Not scary, but it probably be a fun time. I played it on Xbox one time as beta, but never actually bought it. Anyway, love Franton. Later. Hope you have a good night too, man.